Hey guys, Kanji here, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. So today we're looking at a fan favourite amongst the community of concept art lovers, and that's the Gohan design we almost had. Generally, with the way that Toriyama sketches for his concepts, you can see how much he invested himself in a design and how close it was to being used due to how finished the drawing is and how many times a style of it repeats itself in similar fashion. So when we look at the designs for High School Gohan, or Adult Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, whichever you'd like to refer to him as, there are a fair few ones that look similar to the one that we actually ended up with, which isn't a surprise given the fact that, of course, he liked the design enough and chose it to be the final choice. But there is one in particular on the right side of the page that really looks like an older Gohan from the Cell games, or an older teen Gohan. That's going to get confusing because, of course, at this point, Gohan is still a teen. What's really interesting here is the jacket he's wearing. At first glance, it looks like future Trunks' jacket with some minor adjustments here and there, but then you look a little bit longer, and the jacket poses a lot of similarities to the jacket that present Trunks wears at the end of Z when he goes to visit Gohan and Videl. The yellowy, goldy, and black looking one, if that helps narrow it down. The black portions of the jacket are almost identical to the black portions on the Trunks' gold jacket, but the collar and arms seem closer to that of the future Trunks' purple jacket. What would have been cool about this, in my opinion, and one of the reasons I'd have loved to have seen it, is that we know how much future Trunks adored and looked up to future Gohan, and enjoyed spending the time with younger Gohan in the present timeline. So for Gohan to then take a shine to future Trunks and almost pay homage to him and start even to dress like him a little bit is incredibly wholesome. Especially when you think about the fact that Kid Trunks is always going up to Gohan and going, "Oh, do you want to play with me? Oh, you look so cool," and all this kind of stuff, and he really wants the Saiyaman outfit until he sees it. And so it would have been really funny to think that Gohan had been emulating Trunks' style, and so Trunks thought that Gohan looked really cool because he was dressing like Trunks. See, that, that would have been really funny. Alas, this isn't what we got. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. Ultimate Gohan and High School Gohan are some of the coolest looking characters of the entire show, and I don't dislike them at all. But this Gohan, he just looks a bit more like Gohan to me. Do you know what I mean? It looks more like Gohan. It's nice to see a variant of the jacket was recycled for present Trunks when he was older though, when we did get the gold one. But it's interesting to see that originally here, the jacket looks a lot more similar to the style of future Trunks' jacket. And perhaps that's why Toriyama decided to keep it for Trunks, only to change the design once more in finality so it didn't just look like he'd recolored the design. Of course, that isn't something Toriyama was afraid to do in his later years. I for sure would love to see an End of Z Trunks model himself after future Trunks in a more honest way. Not that he's basing himself off of future Trunks, because of course as of Super he has met future Trunks, but of course in Z he didn't really know that he met him. But if it's in a more honest kind of way that he just starts to dress like future Trunks, he generally just starts to wear the same types of clothing and, all those little things as the series continues, I'd love to see that. But anyway, back to Gohan. I've designed the jacket to be similar colour to that of Gohan's high school trousers, just so that it fits and doesn't feel too far removed from the designs we got in the end. And I slipped in the high school badge in there as well, just to, put it in place. The main differences really are that the hair being a bit longer and a bit more similar to that of his teen Gohan hair. And of course the jacket, which I've talked about for most of the video. So it's not a massive change, but it's a cool design. And one I think that many fans would have liked to have seen, especially given the similarities to Teen Gohan and how popular that character is. Another interesting thing to note about the hair though, is that the hair is actually incredibly similar to that of the one that Gohan has in Resurrection F or Fukatsu no F. There are changes here and there, it's not exactly the same, but I'd say that his Resurrection F hairstyle is far more similar to the concept art than it is to the Gohan hairstyle from Dragon Ball Z. Which is funny because when he turns Super Saiyan in Resurrection F, the hair still looks exactly the same as it did in Z. When you'd imagine it'd probably look more like it did in Super Saiyan 1 Teen Gohan form. I'm rambling now, so that just pretty much covers it for this piece of concept art from Toriyama revived by myself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you have liked this look? Or do you prefer the one that we've got? Are there any other pieces of famous concept art from Dragon Ball from various creators you'd like me to revive and sort of see what they'd look like in the series? Let me know and I'll be sure to take a look at it. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more of this content from WK Kanji, and I'll catch you in the next video. And until then, bye!